Hello, my name is Dr. Chris Williams, and I'm your host on Well Again. Well Again is an online health magazine program where we discuss fail-proof protocols for regaining health and retaining health. You're welcome. Today I want us to talk on blood purification. Blood purification. But before I go on, I would like for you to subscribe and then also turn on your notification. Also press the like button. All right, very important. And then also you can share this URL. You can share this link with friends and families and foes. It's a new year. No one should be nursing foes now, so that they can also partake of this. And then if you also visit our channel, you see a whole lot of videos there. A whole lot of videos, upwards of 30 videos, different sicknesses and diseases that we have talked about in the past. Now, one of the videos there I would like to recommend to you is a video titled Why You Should Consider Adoption. In that video, I addressed a whole lot of things that people are afraid to talk about. Okay, I spoke to some very, very critical and important things that people are afraid to talk about. And as a pastor and as a natural health practitioner, I've had the opportunity of dealing with people. God has helped us to help many people to carry their children. However, there are some persons that we had also told, go and adopt. And some persons were thinking about it, others were considering it, they were not sure what. By the time we laid it bare to them, they developed boldness to go and do it. And some families literally were restored. You know, the pain and the anxiety gone. Please take note of that. So today we are talking about blood purification. Now, the blood is composed of four elements, two types, but the four distinct elements, the liquid components and the solid components. The liquid components is the plasma, and the job of the plasma is to carry cells around. Plasma is the liquid, the flowing part of blood. Its job is to carry cells around the body. The other aspect is the solid components, and this comprises three cells. Number one is the red blood cell or the hemoglobin, and its job is transport of oxygen around the body. Okay. Also, there's the WBC, whose job is to it acts as a soldier, the defender of the body, and their job is to destroy bacteria and disease-producing germs in the body. The platelets help the blood to coagulate. All right. Now, the blood has its functions. The blood is a very extremely vital part of life, vital part of living. You and I know that when the blood is not there, or it is there as if it is not there, in other words, it's not able to do its function, then there's no more life. As a matter of fact, the Holy Writ speaks to it. It said the life of the flesh is in the blood. So what are the functions of the blood? Transporting of nutrients and also oxygen around the cells. It also carries waste away. As it takes nutrients and oxygen, it on coming out, it takes waste and then it dumps it in the different organs that help to detoxify. The blood also helps to transport hormones. It helps to transport hormones around the body. What are hormones? They are chemical messengers that the body produces so that the diverse functions of the body is able to be done. Okay, there are different types of hormone. There is adrenaline, there's noradrenaline, there's melatonin, the hormone for sleep, there's testosterone, there's estrogen, there's prolactin. There are all kinds of different kinds of hormones. Now, what happens is hormones are produced in certain tissue, glands of the hormones are produced in glands things called glands around the body, and the glands are scattered around the body. Now, it is not necessary. In fact, most times it is not, the hormone does not act on the gland or around the gland that produces it. For instance, the testosterone is the male sexual hormone, okay, is the reason why men achieve erection, why there's libido. It's also in women, okay, it's the reason why women, why is the reason for libido. Libido is sexual attraction or sexual arousal. Now, testosterone is produced in the testes. Somebody says, so where is it produced? In the woman. It's produced in the ovaries, okay? Now, it's produced in the testes, and then it is transported to different parts of the body where it is needed. Now, it is the blood that does that, all right? Also, the blood also helps to regulate acid-base salt balance. Now, what are the things that hinder the performance of the blood? Building up toxicity, accumulating toxicity in the body. Our contact with our environment, our daily functioning, continue to produce more and more waste in our body. All right. For instance, as I'm talking now, I'm producing some waste. Okay, because my body is I'm metabolizing. As I'm looking at the camera now, I'm producing some waste, and because I'm metabolizing, I'm doing several things now as I'm talking. I'm thinking, I'm talking, I'm focusing, I'm gesticulating. All these things are producing waste, whether you like it or not. Now, these waste, the way God designed our body is that they should be carried by the blood and dumped somewhere where they should, for onward expulsion from the body. However, if the process of carrying them is slow, then it can create problem. Also, if the process of producing them is higher than normal, it can create problem also. Now, also when you take medicines or even when you eat normal food, no matter how good a food is, it still produces waste in the body. Now, the waste it produces, the side products it produces are supposed to be expelled. If somehow the expulsion channels or the detoxification channels, which are 7 of them, are blocked, then pollutions or pollutants, poisons, toxins begin to increase in the blood, and then this creates a lot of problems. So number one is increasing or accumulating toxins in the body. We're talking about what affects the functions of the blood negatively. Also, deficiency in nutrients. If now all these white blood cells, red blood cells, platelets that we talked about, they are made up of particular nutrients. Even plasma is made up mostly of water. Water is also a nutrient. So if somebody is dehydrated, for instance, or very terribly severely dehydrated, it will affect the level of their plasma, and then it will have an onward effect on performance of their blood. Deficiency of nutrients. Also, for genetic reasons, one reason or the other, hereditary causes and all that. Now, how do you purify the blood? I first talked about activities that help you to purify the blood before we talk about the things you should take. Number one, fasting helps you to purify blood. Fasting, reducing the quantity and the frequency of your eating. I wish somebody would just get this one now. If you get it, you are very close to getting healthy. Fasting. Several types of fasting. There's extended fasting, like many places are doing around many churches right now. 40 days, 50 days, 100 days, 90 days, 21 days, 14 days, and extended fasting. So, what happens? You reduce the frequency of your eating. Very important. And fasting is more health. It produces more health benefits. If on breaking, you don't go and eat. Some people, when they break their fast, they will eat all the food that they should have eaten since morning. They will eat it at night. So it removes all the other health benefits that one has otherwise gathered. Reduce your intake of food. There's also juice fasting or vegetable fasting. You are not exactly, you are eating, but you are not eating cooked foods, or you are eating only vegetable based foods. You are eating maybe a plate of salad, or you are blending and drinking cucumber, cabbage, carrot, beetroot, and all that. So those are fasting. There's also intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting speaks to eating your first cooked meal around 12 noon, and then eating a second one maybe around 6 or 7 p.m., and that's all for the day. If you calculate 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., 7 a.m. to 12 noon, that's already 17 hours of staying fasted. Don't forget. So how does this help? It's simple. We said even the process of breaking down food in your body creates toxins. Breaking down food in the body, it can be likened to cooking with firewood. When you gather firewood and you touch it, it produces heat energy and light energy, which is the fire we'll see. Those energy do the cooking. Those are beneficial. But also smoke come out. No matter the wood, some smoke will come out. Some smoke will come out. And that smoke is undesirable. It's a waste. And then at the end of the day, you have charcoal left. So same way, when your body breaks down the food that you eat, it produces energy. The energy is useful for your body, but there's some smoke that is produced. Those are the toxins we're talking about. And there are wastes that are produced. Those are the feces and all that eventually come out. Now, so when you reduce your frequency and the quantity of your eating, you reduce the toxin load that your body creates, and it helps your blood to remain pure. What other things by way of lifestyle? Exercising. When you exercise, you breathe in hard and you breathe out hard. When you are breathing out, you are bringing out carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is a waste product. Also, you get to sweat, and if you have ever tasted your sweat, it takes salty. Those are waste products that should not be in your body. Also, the lymph is able to flow more when you exercise. The lymphatic channels are one of the 7 elimination channels, and they, unlike the cardiovascular channel, unlike the circulatory channel that has pumps. Your heart pumps your blood around your body, but the lymphatic channel does not have pump. It only moves when you move. Literally, it's your activity that helps it to move. So that's why exercise is magically, or should we say miraculously, helpful in practice of health. Also water, taking in enough water. So it's being in a chronic state of dehydration doesn't help blood purification in any way. It hampers blood purification, because one of the 2 of the 3 or even 4, 7 elimination channels: your kidneys, your liver, your colon, that's where as poo-poo, your breathing, your lungs, and then the blood, and then the lymphatic channels. Now, your kidney needs water in doing its work. Your colon needs water in doing its work. Your kidneys particularly need water in doing its work. Your kidneys. So if you increase your intake of water, you increase the elimination capacity of the body, and the tendency of the blood to be polluted reduces. That's why it's so important. When people are children, their mother forces them, drink water, but after some time, people don't pay attention to it. A lot of persons don't drink enough water. You should take at least 3 to 4 liters of water daily, especially alkalized water. And the one of 2 major ways you can alkalize your water: you can add lemon, and then you can also add alkaline drop. Adding alkaline drop is more effective in alkalizing water. And if you need to get alkaline drop, you can reach us, and then we'll tell you how to that. Now, so there's also use of herbs and supplements, and I'll just run through the various herbs and supplements that help to detoxify the body and detoxify the several organs, so that blood, by extension, will also be detoxified. There's dandelion, there's milk thistle, there's mistletoe, there's burdock root, and there's peppermint. All these three are in a product called Detox. All these five, sorry, are in a product called Detox Tea. And Detox Tea is one of the main products that we use in helping people. If you want to know more about it, you want to call us. There are other things like wheat grass, barley grass, chlorella, spirulina. These are called green drinks. They help you to produce more chlorophyll. They increase the production of chlorophyll in the body, and this makes the blood very, very, very agile. Let's put it that way. Okay, so all this you can also get. Also taking in of juice regularly, blending and drinking cucumber, cabbage, carrot, spinach, just blending and drinking juice regularly. Blending and drinking them helps you to stay blood purified. All right. Now, also some other things: chlorophene capsules, ultimate cleanse, detox tea, we've talked about it, pordaco, wild yam root, black radish, and all that. Chamomile, dandelion, several of them, sarsaparilla, okay, autumn. These help to detoxify the blood. And then Echinacea, I must talk about Echinacea before we close for this edition. Echinacea is it's an anti-germicidal herb. It helps you to cleanse germs, whether it's virus or fungal or bacterial, out of the body. Ginger and garlic also are also very, very useful. Vitamin C, vitamin E, large doses of vitamin C and vitamin E. And then I've talked about alfalfa and coenzyme Q10, several of them. All right, so the important thing is that you need to keep your body detoxified. If the liver is adequately detoxified and the kidneys are doing their job of detox, in other words, there's no clogging, there's no backflow, there's no backflow there, then the blood will also be able to be detoxified, and then the body will be free of toxins. Please do not forget, now that you are here on this channel, subscribe and then turn on your notification button, and then also like us. It's important that you click the like button. Also take this URL and send it to somebody that you need, somebody who has been complaining. All kinds of diseases people complain of, they are traceable to impure bloods. Most allergy conditions are traceable to impure bloods. Okay, all manners of things are traceable to impure bloods. Fatigue, traceable to impure bloods. So send the URL to somebody you know that needs it. And then also we can speak at your conferences and your seminars and your camp meetings, and then we can come and train them in your organization. Last with Lagos State Government, and we also have worked in time past with Oyo State Government, training their personnel on work-life balance, stress management, and living a sickness-free life. Thank you so much for viewing today. But before I go, I need to remind you of our books. Our books, Reversing Depression Naturally, is available. Reversing Diabetes Naturally is also available. Sickness-free, fail-proof protocol for regaining and retaining health is available. Living a disease-free life is available. And then Make Your Food Your Medicine is also available. Also, we have trainings. We can train you on natural health, 3 days intensive training every second Wednesday, Thursday and Friday of the month. Second Wednesday, Thursday and Friday of the month, we do our trainings, and then it's a paid training. If you call us, we can fix one for you. and then you come into Lagos, and then we'll do the training. The training is also online in case you are not in Lagos. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again. Bye-bye.